and the Stadium Stalkers are the ones that kick it off.
Off they go. Great drive there on the outside for Patrick Mullen, trying to get clear of Andrew Cates as they go to the north turn for the first time. Outside line with good momentum. Look at Bugs Stramiska to the outside of Andrew Cates to try and get second before they hit the stripe.
I'll tell you what, P. Mullen took off like a shot out of a cannon, but here comes Bug Stramiska looking to the bottom of P. Mullen. Side by side now into the north turn. Here comes Bug. Give him the lead. Well, that's because he's playing defense. Oh, we got a big one in turn number 1. Sydney Sanders' car is up kind of on its side there.
And Tyler McDonald get back going, and Brandon Lee Brindle swings it out sideways. He's going to have to hold off A.J. Sanders, a really, really stout top 5 here as we go back to green.
Oh, keep an eye on Sanders and the 43 right now. The battle is on for the third position.
Brindle makes the pass on McDonald, but it will not be enough to get the job done at the pointy end of the field as Buck Stramiska comes across the line to win the first race here of Great Clips Crash Fest. Stramiska is your winner.
Green flag is out, and T. Dawson is your leader.
Dawson and Gales come together a little bit. Here comes Daniel Dye to the inside. He may get the race lead before we get all the way through the north turn. Dye to the point, and he's got Billy Gregg charging on the inside, trying to go underneath Dawson for the second spot as they come back to the line.
Daniel Dye wastes no time. Lap number 1, the one's on the board. Here comes the 28. Move him into second place. Ryan Robertson now charging into third. Here comes the 21, the Tiger, Tommy Neal, and Dawson gets spun. Sheet metal flying.
That was a near disaster pretty heavily as he takes off, gets about a car length gap to Billy Gregg, but Gregg is going to try and reel him back in with Chase Robertson waiting in the wings, and a battle now developing for 5th between Connor Branch and Zach Orr.
Branch and Orr side by side for the 5th position right now. Well, those are both Dylan Ward built race cars, and they both really rotate well through the center of the corner. And Dye, you could tell, has maybe an experienced spotter in his ear right now, telling him to play defense and to make sure he comes off the corner low and he enters the corner low. You can't expose your entry at this racetrack, because if you do, it will be exploited. And right now, the 31 is trying to exploit it.
You can see Dye backing up the corner, forcing Chase Robertson to just sort of sit. He can't get that good drive on corner exit to get alongside Daniel Dye, and that's a part of the problem right now if you're Chase Robertson. So if you're Robertson, how much longer do you wait before you really start showing some muscle? 5 laps to go in this first Sportsman race, and Robertson's still sitting right on the rear bumper of Daniel Dye.
Can Daniel Dye, in his first attempt here at Bowman Gray Stadium, hang on? Yellow flag is out. Oh, it's Kepley, who slowed dangerously on the outside of turn number 4. Great job by the track throwing that yellow flag. The battle is on for the lead. Dye desperately trying to hang on with Chase Robertson, the points leader, to his backside.
Robertson continuing to hound Daniel Dye. Great battle for 4th, too, with Branch or Plemons, and now Billy Gregg's back into it. 18 laps in the board. Does Robertson try and use the bumper a little bit more this time? Does not. Holds off. What happens when they go into the north turn? Will it be a bigger shot to Daniel Dye? No. Again, checks him up through the center of the corner as they come to the white flag.
Chase Robertson, one of the best young stars and best young talents, is on the bumper of the number 1. One more attempt in the north turn. Welcome to Bowman Gray Stadium, and welcome to Victory Lane, Daniel Dye. That these are the drivers that live by the grace of God and 600 horsepower.
And we are off and away in our first 25-lapper for the Brad's Golf Cars Modifieds. Chris Showstopper, winner of the Madhouse Classic in February.
Burt Myers has a healthy advantage. Big smile, probably more of gritting that teeth right now, but you know the big smile will be off the north turn. White flag is out. One more trip around the famed quarter mile. The number 1, the ace, a virtuoso of victory, Burt Myers. Welcome to the 100 Club at Bowman Gray Stadium.
At Bowman Gray, and he immediately bounces off of Austin Taylor's machine as Mitch Gales and Billy Gregg fight for the second spot. Sterling Plemons and Zach Orr trying to figure out who wants 3rd as they go off the initial jump. Connor Branch and Chase Robertson, though, have moved immediately to the 4th and 5th cars on that inside line.
If you want to pick a driver at Bowman Gray Stadium to be a fan of because he gives it his all his might, it's the driver in that red 21 in the front of the field, and now nearly 3 wide in the back right there. Now they're side by side, still for the lead. Action all over the place at the Madhouse. Side by side. You said you can't race at Bowman Gray. Well, you're wrong. Here comes Mitch Gale spinning through the grass. Tommy Neal stretches out his lead 5 laps into this 20-lap affair with Greg in second. Yellow flag is out.
There from Zach Orr. Tried to do it again. Tommy Neal trying to hang on. Kirk Sheets in the infield. We stay green and white flag out, and Tommy Neal still in control of this.
Neal has to hold him off for one more time. He gets sideways in the south turn, saves that number 21 with the Wood Brothers look on him one more time around Marty Wilmoth. He gets into him. Wilmoth spins or wins destruction at Crash Fest. Neal doesn't even make it across the finish line. He's in a heap, and the crowd has erupted. Unbelievable battle up front. Who says you can't race side by side in a modified at Bowman Gray Stadium? That's hogwash. Lee Jeffries to the lead.
Trouble in the north turn, and it will bring out the first call. 811 before you take caution.
Leads Brennan Ward, Mike Speeney, and Bobby Meismer to the green. Burt Myers, trouble on the start for the driver of the number 1. He's slow to the bottom. His bid for 101 is done.
Waiting to see if he comes to his stop. Came to a crawl enough. Did not come to a complete stop, but crawled enough that we get another call. 811 before you did caution flag on lap 6 of 25.
That 2 drivers hungry for different reasons leading the race here at Bowman Gray Stadium. 22 laps on the board coming to 23.
Tons of experience amongst these front 2. There is the bumper for the first shot from Mike Lee Jeffries. Jeffries is able to hang on. I imagine we may see another shot either in the north or the south turn. In the south turn, nothing yet. So watch as they go into the north turn here. How much ground does Mike Sweeney try and gather up? He tries to get there in the center of the corner. Can't quite get there. Might set up something here on the white flag lap.
Lee Jeffries, your leader. One more trip around the famed quarter mile. Bumper tag again. Speeney's been cashing checks with his front bumper. Can he do it again? The big shot. The north turn nudge. Lee Jeffries hangs on, first back to the throttle and wins. Heartless leads into the green. Green flag is out.
And Heartless did not get a good jump. Andy Southern, on the other hand, did. So Southern to the lead before they exit the south turn. Here comes Austin Jones looking to the inside. Lots of cars still. Door, bumper, nowhere close to clear. Let's be fair about it. They're all over each other from about 5th on. Moment. Now a little bit of a battle here up in front. Oh, that could be big trouble in the back straightaway. And somehow they almost saved it. And then they didn't. One car over in the fence.
Hayden Hall
in the 05. The unlucky party out of Salome, North Carolina.
Happy with his run. Here we go. 5 laps on the board for the 20-lap street stock feature event. Andy Southern leads them slowly around the north turn. Stacking up everywhere. Yellow flag is out because we have a huge stack up on the backstretch between Brown in the silver and blue number 9 and DJ Dean on the backstretch. And big development there. We just saw it. The number 24, your points leader. The number 24 of Austin Jones.
Finally gets down to the inside, but I believe when all is said and done, Jordan Atkins goes from second to ballpark, I believe, maybe 12th or 13th, just off of a quick count.
Yeah, right now, the other female in the field, Emily Lewis, goes for a spin cycle in the infield grass.
Good jump there for Andy Southern. Austin Jones able to stay with trouble, though. Further back, Christian Joyce in trouble. Christian Joyce has hit the fence right over by the exit at turn 4. Call 811 before you take caution. Comes out. Chevrolet pace cars in. Andy Southern leads us back to green, and that was a good jump for Austin Jones, who is going to be right on the rear deck lid.
Big wreck here in the north turn, though. We'll throw the yellow. And the checkered flag is being displayed to Andy Southern. Time limit, shortening this race by 3 laps. And the number 17 on lap number 17 gets win number 1 of 2025. Machine, he comes to the green and takes the lead at the start. 3 wide into the south turn. Chuck Wall comes to second position. Long into third, and a spinner. The Tysinger Lawn Care Machine is in the grass. Here comes Wall to the lead.
Chuck Wall wasting no time. Back in front is the Greg Butcher Trucking number 81.
Really, the person it's not bad for and the person it's best for is the driver of that number 81. And right now, Chuck Wall takes the checkered flag for win number 36 of his illustrious career.